Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you, my dear ones? How is it where you are? Hope you're doing fine. I'm sorry I had to record this really because when I went online, the network really became a problem. I tried the show on for 4 times and I really had to delete all the videos because the network really uh, became problematic. So I had no option. I'm a no give up person. I don't give up so easily. I try up to the best. I've decided to record this. Yes, this is Ask Ashuram Tale show, and my name is Ashuram Tale host. Thank you for being part of the show. Thank you for the love and support. Thank you for being patient with me. Despite of all the flaws and the imperfections, you're always there and always ready to watch the show. Hope this will be beneficial even when it's not live. Alhamdulillah, please let's agree with what Allah has decreed on us today. What do I have today? I'm looking at um, a topic of be the chest and not the chaser. Yes, this came as a result from one of the sisters who sent me a message and she was just wondering how can she make herself valuable and important and special and recognized in front of her husband. And yes, I came up with the topic of be the chest and not the chaser. Before we go any further, why not give praise to the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the God of heaven and earth, Alpha and heaven controller, the ruler, the overall, the absolute, the only one God who never lies, never cheats, never lets go. He never betrays. Yes, he will always be there for us. He's all watching and he's in control. Alhamdulillah, and peace and blessings be upon our beloved and noble prophet, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. My dear ones, yes, be the chaser, not the chaser. Why do I think this? Is because we are the weaker sex. When I talk about we the women, yes, even when some people don't want to hear this, especially for those women advocating for equality between men and women, but truth has it, my dear ones, and truth better be told even when it's bitter. Yes, we are the weak sex. No matter who you are, no matter how tall, strong, no matter how um, courageous you can be, we can never be equal to the men. That is how Allah created it, and so we can never change that. So let's stop, passing up and down. Let's stop just wasting our energy and trying to think that we can ever be equal to the man in any way, because that's never impossible. That's never ever going to be possible. Well, with being the chaser, when you're a woman, it's going to be so hectic. It's going to be so stressful. It's going to be so tiresome. Please don't ever think and ever let yourself be in the chaser position, because you're only going to get yourself worked out. Being with us being the weaker sex, we have to be the chest. These men are so strong, trust me, my sisters. Yes, they're so strong. That's how they play their game. That's why they are smart. Yes, they are so strong in such a way that, there's so many instances you could even find him messing you, and you will never know because he is a strong character. They are strong, unless for some men, I don't know, yeah, but most of the men are strong, really. So they should, I just believe, like they should be the chasers seriously, because if we get ourselves being the chasers, it's not gonna be fun. Okay. First of all, before we go straight to our topic, that is be the chaser, not the chaser. Before we get there, we all know that we get into marriage. Apart from a chosen few who has, um, someone could be having different, views, or different, um, what should I say? Someone could be having different reasons as to why they got married. Apart from those people, okay, I'm talking about the people who married for the genuine reasons. Well, it doesn't really mean when you marry for the genuine reasons things will go so smoothly for you. No, sometimes things really fail. things don't work out the way that you thought they would. So there are two types of marriage. That kind of marriage where someone gets married and there is love in the marriage, there's compassion, there is that pampering, there's that special care. Alhamdulillah. And may Allah bless us all that kind of marriage, because that's everyone's dream. That's what everyone wants. And then there is that other marriage whereby there's just nothing. People just married for the sake of being married. People don't feel each other. People just they're trying to, what should I say, keeping the, just keeping the picture of being married actually, but it's not, there's no love, there's just nothing, that emptiness. There's no care. Help us out. May Allah protect us from all those kinds of, you know, unhappy marriages, because really everyone deserves to be happy. Life is too short to keep ourselves away from happiness. So whatever that we have to do, subhanallah, ya Allah, please give us happiness. Let's get straight to the point, and this is be the chest and not the chaser. How? Yes, we're gonna get there. Just in case you are already the chaser and you haven't recognized that it's really tiresome, eventually, trust me, you're gonna get tired. And just in case you are already tired of being the chaser, how are you gonna put yourself in the position of being the chase? Because really, it's such a blessing to be so loved, to be so embraced, to be so to be so feel important, so special. Yes, fact has it, no matter who anyone else can be, there is that kind of special love that nobody else can give you, not even your parents. That kind of pampering, that corny love, that that sweet love, that special love that nobody else can give you. But your husband, I'm talking in terms of, I'm talking to my sisters. I told you, whatever that I have to cook up, it's always for the sisters, because my vision is for you. And may Allah put barak in everything that comes out of me, so that it helps us become better people, working ourselves into better people. How can we live happy yet simple life? Yes, simple yet happy life. How can we help ourselves? How can we inspire other people out there? So let's get straight back onto our point. Remember today is I've just recorded this. Alhamdulillah. Let's agree with what Allah has decreed for us. This is Ask Ashuram Tale, and for your host, I'm Ashuram Tale. Be the chest, not the chaser. Why? Because we're the weaker sex, You can't be chasing him all the time. Okay, before we get straight to our theme today, this is partly our theme. Okay, why? Because on the other hand of it, I do encourage you to be a chaser as far as a dream is concerned. And when you are being employed for those people who are being employed, who are working for other people, please don't sit back and wait to be chased, because someone is gonna really really chase you off their jobs. So please take that note. As far as your job is concerned, as far as your dreams are concerned, please be the chaser. Don't sit back, because no dream is gonna come chasing you. On the other hand, I'm talking to my beloved young sisters. Yes, I'm not referring to this to the elderly, because I just can never imagine or see that happening to the elderly women. I'm seeing this in the young girls chasing the men. Sweethearts, I know you might be desperate. You really want that attention. You really want to be special. You really want to be loved. You want to be treated in a special way. But please don't chase these men. My beloved young sisters, please just know your worth. I'm usually telling you this, that you are princesses, you are diamonds, you are delicate, vulnerable vessels. Okay? Please don't just make yourselves available, because if you make yourselves available, you're going to give these men no option but to take advantage. And that's why they are really taking advantage lately, because We are making ourselves so available and we give them no choice. Trust me, even if it would have been you that someone gives you food, even when you don't feel like eating the food, you're gonna eat the food because it's available. Someone has given you the opportunity to, and you're gonna eat the food. So, my beloved sisters, no matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter what you do, no matter how pretty you might think you are, no matter how goddess you might think you are, please reserve yourself for the better, for your own good. Okay? No man will respect you if you go chasing them. When I say chasing a man, that is making yourself available, making him see you even when before he recognizes that you are there. If a man doesn't approach you, that means you are invisible to him. So why make all the efforts to make him see you, to make him realize you're around? If you do, just the same way that you usually do, my beloved young sisters. Yes, you know those tricks, how you do them, how you get yourself seducing a man, and then you get them in the position where you want them to be. That is getting them loving you. Not really loving, but making you do make that first move before the man recognizes you even exist. And then you get them in a relationship with you. What do you really expect him to do? Because in the first place, you began it, meaning you're gonna be the chaser. And my dear ones, I told you, please don't put yourselves in a position of being the chaser. It's really so hectic. You're not gonna like it, trust me. So, my beloved young sisters, try to value yourselves. Please love yourselves. That is the self-love, self-dignity. Find all the ways. Give yourselves the reasons to think and to know that you are worth. And so you can't lay down for nobody. You can't really devalue yourselves, because the more you're going to get chasing a man that is turning their heads towards you to recognize that you do really exist, the more you're going to spot it out for yourself. And the more you're going to regret for the rest of your life. Because no man is going to give you um, any kind of respect, apart from a chosen few. I don't know, but I've seen that in many relationships where people are really just, and when it gets to ask the women to chase the men, subhanallah, you're gonna get so tired. It's gonna just suffocate you, and you will fall. You're done with it, and yet you still want your man. So here are some of the ways. We all want to be loved, treated so sweetly, so tenderly. We want to be pampered. We want to be, you know, who doesn't really want that kind of corny love, especially with us, the women. We want to be played with, like playing with your man. Um, made want to be made feel special, and you know what can we do? How can we make our men really recognize us, and not just us chasing them? These are some of the ways that we can do it. And well,